Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. In motion goes the tight end. A man who was the Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. First carry now for David Montgomery. And some room to work. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Goff. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Milton Williams in there to bury him for a loss of 11. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me...
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts, 22 yards. And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
This is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over him. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Now, the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader. As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's Goff. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
A loss of 10 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Yeah, boy. See that defense, man. He about to quit. Watch, they gonna let him with the.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. They're going to go for it. It's Goff. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped.
Oh, man, you're mad and quit. Go ahead, man.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Minneapolis. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. McCarthy now going to start with a pass. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch. than it does after a drop.
And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's McCarthy. Look wide. Get this one complete. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. They'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. A big play for Minnesota. 31 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
A short one taken by Hawkinson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defense.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll put Addison in motion. Throwing again is McCarthy. This one caught at the 4. And he will score. Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Britton Covey now on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. First and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. Finding room at the 35. Saquon Barkley. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
To return, it's Brandon Powell. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. In motion, it's Jefferson. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
A pass caught by Saquon. Here's a 3rd and 10. And in motion is Brown. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. It is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A first down throw for Hurts. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. John Dotson was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down. Hurts will try it again. That is caught. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. It'll be a gain of 10 and just enough to move the chains. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Yeah, boy, his ass, boy. See what he want to run.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Taking this one downfield for Hawkinson.
That's some bullshit. Look at that. That nigga out. That's crazy.
Of this drive, all the way down to the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
McCarthy to the air on second down. He's going to keep it himself. Carrying that ball loosely.
Give me that shit, nigga. Let's go.
The Eagles have it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll be second down. Man in motion is Brown. Not wanting to take a chance this time, he'll keep this one on the ground. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Cameron Bynum up from the secondary to make the play. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Man in motion is Brown. On first down, it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Man in motion is Smith. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Toward the sideline. There's Brown. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Here's second and 3 to go. Off the play fake, Hurts. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked up by the veteran, Harrison Smith.
Well, what this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. A dive and a catch. Incredible. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
A loss of 6 brings up second and 16 at the 36-yard line.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Now McCarthy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And that'll set up fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk, going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs.
He quit when I was finna hit his ass with a. Whew.